What up, blessings, love, and light, soul family members? It's Shani with Healing Elements, and today I'm bringing you a soul hydration affirmation from one of my favorite people in the entire world, Deepak Chopra. And this is out of a beautiful book that he wrote, Spiritual Solutions. And it has to do with something that is very relevant right now as we have a lot of global catastrophes and also the coronavirus and things that people are extremely worried about, war, etc. It is a question that somebody asked Deepak about either lamenting in the sensations or negativity or catastrophe type scenarios, or how we can see things in a different perspective. So this gentleman, Len, asks Deepak, when I look around, I see that there's too much pain and suffering caused by evil doing, catastrophes, and economic crisis. Is danger hovering around us all the time, or is there another way to look at things? So Deepak, as in traditional, typical genius fashion, eloquently answered like this. Deepak says, I'm sure you realize that there is another way to look at things. So the real question is how to adopt another way. You cannot talk yourself simply into seeing sunshine on a rainy day. If you try, you are deluding yourself. Many people thinking of themselves as realists these days feel the same about good and evil. They don't want to take their eyes off the negative aspects of life because realism demands that we take the bitter with the sweet. Yet who is to say that the bitter is more real than the sweet? If your vision of life contains love and peace, if you yourself have renounced violence, if you set yourself onto a spiritual path, these things don't mean you are not a realist. They mean you aim for a higher reality. I don't mean God, although I am not excluding religion. We are talking about hidden potential. Human nature is divided. It contains both darkness and the light. You can choose to accept the darkness and lament in it, or you can choose to expand the light until the darkness no longer dominates. There is no getting around this choice, which is highly personal. I know that millions of people are alienated and disenchanted. They sit passively watching the latest reports of violence and global catastrophes, corruption, and misdeeds float by on the evening news. But the old adage is true. One candle is enough to cause the darkness to go away. So once you choose to raise your own awareness, you will have done the most you can do to defeat the dark side of human nature and to discover that a higher reality can actually be found and lived in the light. All about shifting perspectives, right, guys? And Deepak Chopra, again, is just a beautiful soul with his eloquent take on it. Blessings, love, and light.